Thanks, Len. Democrats are looking to unseat one of the most prominent House Republicans in our area when voters go to the polls November 7th. In tonight's House in Balance, Greg Sergel digs into a critical race on Long Island.
A vocal, standing-room-only crowd at the Levittown Library. Evidence of an intensifying battle for Congress between powerhouse incumbent Republican Pete King and Democratic challenger David Mejias.
Do you want a rubber stamp for George Bush? Someone who thanks God that George Bush is the president and says he's George Bush's man in Congress? Or do you want someone that's going to ask tough questions?
When I stand up to the president, I think he's wrong, but support him when he's right. I don't listen to the polls. I do what's right.
Long Island's 3rd congressional district spans much of Nassau and Suffolk's South Shore, places like Hicksville, Syosset, Bethpage, and Levittown. Registered Republicans outnumber Democrats here by more than 60,000. The concerns, clearly meat and potato issues.
Who's going to make sure that I feel safe? Who's going to help me in my pocketbook?
We can't afford this kind of medical bills. We can't afford this high education cost.
How you been? How's everything going? Good.
King has served this district in Congress for 14 years, and he's risen to chairman of the House's Homeland Security Committee. But his support of the president and stances on the war and profiling Muslims have made him a lightning rod for Republican critics.
Our Homeland Security money is going to a petting zoo in Indiana because he's not asking tough questions.
The son of a Cuban immigrant, Mejias is a political newcomer with less than 3 years on the Nassau legislature. But his attacks on King have been relentless.
I'm Mayor Ed Koch, and I'm a Democrat, and I'm proud to support Congressman Pete King.
That may be why King has launched a media campaign of his own. Unusual for a man who won re-election with over 60% of the vote just 2 years ago. But after 7 terms in Congress and a number of campaign cakewalks, is Peter King really vulnerable? Democrats are clearly hoping that expected landslide victories by Spitzer and Clinton could help carry Mejias to a major upset.
The points they want to make against me, whether they apply or not. The fact is, I have an independent record, and he can't counter that.
Greg Sergel, News Channel 4.